Welcome to this rainy Saturday morning. Yay. Didn't want to get out of bed. I'm in a lot of pain because rain. Not happy. I have a lot of homework to catch up on. I have a lot to catch up on, actually. And I need to do some cleanup today as well. And putting away some more yarn because I bought more yarn. I need more hours in the day, or less sleep, or the ability to survive with less sleep. Let's call it what it is. I have been, let me rephrase that. My latest, I lost words. Welcome to fibromyalgia brain. My latest goal, that's the word, goal, has been to find warmer yarns to use for fall and winter clothing. And by warmer, I mean something other than a size 3 or 4 because I freeze. I don't like the cold. I have fibromyalgia. I can't regulate my body temperature and I freeze. So I've been going into different Michael's stores looking to see what they have. I actually went into a few and didn't buy anything because where Michael's has been having that buy one get one 50% off sale, a lot of the store's stocks are sad. The one store I went into, I did find what I was looking for. I found some of the Karen cakes. These are the 80% acrylic, 20% wool ones. I was starting making cat's ear beanies, and I made one, well actually two. I made one for my mentor teacher. I just wanted something to work on, and while the kids were doing their state testing, and because the room had to be absolutely silent, and moving books around and grading papers and stuff is a little noisier than you think it would be, especially in a completely silent room. So I made one for her out of the Karen Cupcakes Prismatic color. I think everybody that knows about Karen Cakes is familiar with Prismatic because it was one of the anniversary cake colors. This is not yarn. I bought a planner for next year. I like this one. It starts in January. I'm probably going to add December into this from like another planner that I have sitting around somewhere. I haven't gotten my rewards for this one yet, for this purchase. Michaels owes me some rewards. How much in rewards do they owe me? I'll figure that out later. I bought this sweatshirt. I'm gonna hack the sleeves off and do crochet sleeves in these colors because I've been wanting to do a sweater or a shirt like that. I picked up a Halloween one that I just didn't get to doing because I didn't have the time. So there's a bag. But okay, so I made two cat's ear beanies, and one of the students came in wearing one that was like Hello Kitty style, and I decided that I wanted to make one, and then I'm like, I can make matching leg warmers and mittens and whatever, so I picked up 4 of these, and it was the last 4 the store had. I have been having trouble finding these particular cakes. Here's the 3rd one. It fell out. There's a 4th one here somewhere. I'll find it. From another Michael's trip, I picked this up. I've been looking at this, and I've seen patterns for these type projects online, and they don't, good job, they don't quite look like what's going on here. They put the directions in the baggie. Fine. Because I think this would be, I think I'm going to use this hook with velvet chenille yarn, okay? I think you people might be insane, but I don't care. Okay, yeah, this is done the same way as the ones that I've seen online. The ones online seem to look a little different. Maybe it's the, I don't know. Anyway, I got it 40% off. So it's not like I paid full price for it. I'm not upset. Because I have a price point of like, I'm going to buy this because it amuses me, and I just, for the amusement factor, and while this doesn't exactly amuse me, it falls under that price point that I'm willing to spend, because this was like, what, $11.99, it was like 40% off. Like I said, I'm not mad. Plus I have the pattern and I don't have to print it out from the internet or remember where it is or anything like that. Okay, this looks like more Michael stuff from another Michael's trip. I've been to like 3 Michaels. I've been to 3 or 4 different Michaels, and all the bags are just mixed together. I found one thing of the white Big Twist Twinkle. I don't remember what I wanted this for. I went looking for it. I couldn't find it. I found it. I picked it up, and now I don't know what I wanted it for. Well, I didn't know what I wanted it for when I found it, but I grabbed it in case I remembered. I probably wanted to crochet snowflakes or something. I don't know. Since I am on this cat's ear beanie kick, I mean, they're quick to make. I picked up 2 more cupcakes this time in cotton candy. And even if I were to make regular hats out of these, I hate having the pom-poms on my hats. I just hate the way the pom-poms look. This one came off of a prismatic. You know what I do with these? I give these to the cats to play with. The cats love these. Ours, incoming. He's like, what was that? He's thinking about getting up and going and getting it. I beamed him with it. Well, he's not mad, so that's good. Okay, here's another Michael's bag. The slice of anniversary cake in blue. I don't remember why I bought this. I wanted it to go with something. I don't remember what, but I have it. There's my other white one. So this must have been the same trip. That's not, I'm going to put that back in my bag. Right. Oh, I got this on discount on Halloween clearance. It was 60 cents. That's a score. Maybe I got it to go with this. Okay, this is Playgroup. This is the first of this one that I've bought. So I was thinking this and the blue. Maybe what was I thinking? Blanket scarf, maybe? And I picked up some of this heathered tweed because I think this was on discount for $6. And I've never used it. And I got this green. There appears to be 2 skeins in here. Wait, there's more Michael's yarn. Put that in there. Let's put this in here before it falls, since this is a big bag and the other ones were not. Big Twist and Black Twinkle. I don't know why I got this other than it was black and it seemed like a good idea. Another one. I got 2 skinny cakes in sad beige. I mean vanilla almond. I am working on this project, waistline top. Well, I'm modifying it because I want like a winter shirt instead of like, you know, like a summer thing like it was designed for, because it's made out of like, I'm confused by the yarn choices. It says that it's made out of a lightweight 4 cotton acrylic blend, but I'm using a thicker 4 out of this black is Big Twist Living, and I've got Soft and Sleek Yarn Bee here. And I feel like it's going to choke the crap out of me. But, you know, this is the face part of the balaclava section. And then there's a hood that I'm going to attach a raglan to it rather than like the summer thing. But it's not drapey like it says it should be. And then I'm like, well, I'll just get a more lightweight yarn. And so I picked up this, but it takes a 4mm hook, and the directions say use whatever takes the 5mm hook, so it may or may not work. It's going to be a test, I guess, a guinea pig, an experiment. That's the word I want. So, I mean, I think we've all played with different yarns for different projects, like things that aren't necessarily, excuse me, the yarn that's not necessarily recommended. If not, I'll do something else with it. I've got what I call my sad beige skirt, maxi skirt that I was working on before I lost weight that I need to frog and reclaim all the yarn from. That was like different yarns and stuff, and I could always do that with this and add some of those yarns in with it, if nothing else, and finish my sad beige skirt. Why did I pick sad beige? Because it would go with everything, not because I like sad beige. The twinkle in this bag. Oh, bag is starting to rip. Let's just tie back. Okay. bag tied up. Moving on. I have Hobby Lobby yarn from, this from 1 or 2 trips. No, I think this is from the same trip to Hobby Lobby. And this trip to Hobby Lobby pissed me off. EG from Crocheting with EG keeps finding these great deals on clearance yarn at Hobby Lobby, and there are 2 Hobby Lobbies that I go into sort of regularly. Like, I have suddenly found myself really missing Joann's, because I will go into Hobby Lobby and Michael's and walk around and be sad because these 2 stores don't change out yarn very frequently, and they only carry, for the most part, their own name brand yarn. So it's not like I get to see a whole lot of new stuff unless it's like from Karen or Bernat, and it makes me sad. Like, it depresses me now. So I went in, the 2 Hobby Lobbies that I normally go into never have discount yarn. I shouldn't say never, very rarely. I've found a little bit. And so I'm like, I know where there's one other Hobby Lobby in nearish my university. And I wanted to go down to that shopping center anyway to see what was in that Michael's. And oh my God, I went in that Michael's and it looks like a tornado hit it. I mean, this is the worst state I've ever seen a Michael's in. And I've seen Michael's in pretty bad states of disarray. This looks like they were stocking and never bothered to clean up at the end of the night for like a week. And it was just horrible. I didn't buy anything there, but I also wanted to go down there because that is the only place I know to buy gas in that county where it's not overtly expensive. So I got my gas. I went over to Michael's. Well, I actually went over to Michael's first. Then I went over to Hobby Lobby. Then I got my gas. But we're splitting hairs. So I went into Michael's. I didn't buy anything. I was amazed at the mess that the store was in. And I went into, when I went into Hobby Lobby, they had yarn that I haven't seen at the 2 that I occasionally go into. And this is a Sweet Delight Chunky. It's a size 5. You know, this is the thing that the kind of thing that I've been looking for. And this color is Baby Sage, and it is acrylic and polyamide mix. And I also got it in this variegated. This is called Strawberry Quartz. And I got white. Why did I get white? I thought I was going to get pink. I think I originally looked at pink. Well, I screwed that up. It doesn't matter. It's all going in the same shirt. It's fine. It'll look fine. The main color is the green. The other 2 are going to be the stripes. And then I found, oh, this is where the pink comes in. Okay. And I picked up some of I Love This Chunky. I have not seen this color at my store. This is, what color is this? Plum Garden. And I have 2 of those. I have the pale pink. This is the pale pink. Oh, this is the other stuff, the Sweet Delight. How did I pick up? What did I do? I picked up 2 pink, 2 white, and 2. My yarn purchase now makes no sense to me. Okay. Oh, no. This is, I Love This Chunky. That's why my yarn purchase makes no sense. They weren't packaged together, and I wasn't paying attention. This goes with the plum. The pink goes with the green. Okay. Now things make sense. I'm going to tie this bag up because this is for one project. And this is for the other project. And I got, this is Plumberry. So there's my color scheme. Okay, so what pissed me off is I got my yarn. I went up to the register and I met the rudest Hobby Lobby employee I have ever come across. Because Hobby Lobby has not come into the 21st century and you can't tap to pay, I had to transfer money from one account to another where I could pay with the bank card that I had on me. And because it was taking like a hot minute for stuff to transfer, this woman looks at me and in the rudest voice possible says to me, "Are you having trouble paying for this?" Excuse me? Is that how you talk to a customer? And this one, I'm serious, like I'm just transferring money and this woman's like, "Are you having trouble paying for this?" Like, no, I'm just transferring money. And she just gave me this dirty look. And at that point, I put my card in and she didn't even say thank you or anything. She just handed me my bags. Like, get the hell out of my store. Like, I will never be going back into that particular Hobby Lobby again. Like that. I mean, I understand that at the end of the day, hell, this wasn't even the end of the day. This was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But I understand as it's getting towards the end of somebody's shift who works in customer service, they're just done with the general public because people are horrible. But that does not give you the right to treat a customer like that. She didn't even say hello when I walked up to the register. She just started ringing things up, didn't do the normal, "Hello, did you find everything you're looking for?" type thing that happens at every store that I go into. It was just the second that I needed to transfer some money over because I was short $20 in that account and I didn't have a bank card for the account that it was in. I've lost that bank card in moving stuff. I just lost in this room, which is not hard to believe if you've seen the state of this room. So I can't tap to pay with a Hobby Lobby. And so I had to transfer money and she was just being really crappy to me. And I'm like, lady, if you don't like working here, if you don't like dealing with the public, find something else to do. For the love of everything. So that was just like, I'm not going out of my way to come into this Hobby Lobby ever again. Like, it is out of my way. And it was not a pleasant experience. I don't care if they have stuff that the other two stores don't. I would rather go into stores with employees that at least act like they're happy to help you. I mean, my local Hobby Lobby, the employees are always, they're a little too happy. Let's be honest. I think that I don't know. Maybe they've had too much caffeine or something, but they are way too happy and they're always polite. And the other store, I expect everybody to be in a foul mood in that city because the people that live in that area are just the worst sometimes. Like, I had a friend that worked at the Michaels over there, and she would come over to my house before she went home. Like, she literally lived next door. And she would just go off about some of the customers. And, I mean, like, she had me to vent to. And I know what kind of crap that they put up with. But even at that Hobby Lobby, I don't have rude employees. They ask me, "Oh, hey, did you find everything you were looking for? Thanks for coming in," And the manager will, like, thank me when I'm leaving. But this other store in a more affluent area being shitty like that, no, I will not be going back into that store. I would rather go into the Michaels, several stores down in this massive shopping center that looks like it qualifies for federal emergency relief funds. So that was my aggravating trip to Hobby Lobby. This is yarn that I need to put away. And yeah, I wish I had taken pictures of the beanies that I made to show you guys. Like, I made the one for my mentor teacher, and then I made a smaller one for her daughter that didn't fit, and that was a little aggravating because it means that the chart that I have for sizing for hats lied. Or her daughter has a big noggin, one or the other. But I'm remaking it, and that shouldn't take too long. Like I said, these things go fast. That was my yarn shenanigans for this week. And I think that's everything for the time being. I'm working on editing the video, and it is done in like 100 clips of me organizing yarn. So I do have videos. If nothing else, I will get the 2 of them edited and scheduled over holiday break this coming week. Editing me here. It's Sunday afternoon, and I'm back in my pajamas because, of course, I am. They're comfortable. I was at Ollie's yesterday, and look what I found. More Red Heart Granny Square yarn. Yes, I picked up a bunch of this in one of the purple colors the last time I was in there. But I didn't know that they had more, or maybe they just got more in, but it was over on an end cap that I don't normally go to because it faces bedding, and there's usually bedding on there. But it was filled with Red Heart Granny Square yarn in all kinds of colors. I had 2 of these already, and I bought 5 more thinking I had 3. So I have 7. It's an odd number. I'm not a fan of Red Heart yarn in general, but I love this color scheme, and I'm going to come up with something really cool to do with this. I was thinking a blanket, but I had another idea, and I might run with it. But I was really happy about this because watermelon is my favorite color of all of these. And I found one other thing. What else is in this bag? Oh, that's my tape. I need my tape. I found this just sitting by its lonesome. I didn't find any more of them. I found this axolotl kit. And it claims it's got a video tutorial. The axolotl's kind of cute. But it's by Sparkplug Publishing. I'm going to have to look them up. But I've never seen these before, and this was the only one in the store. I looked everywhere to see if they had others, but this was by its lonesome in a place where it obviously wasn't sitting or supposed to be sitting. What is running loose in this? I'm curious. I need something to cut this tape with. What, Squeaky? Yeah, I know. It's making noise. We're going to find out why. Yeah, you just squeak on. The box does not want to. Oh, well, that's cute. There's the pink chenille yarn. It's quite soft. The directions, I think that's what it, oh, there's the other yarn. The stuffing. I don't like this. They just tossed the crochet hook, the needle, and the safety eyes just in the box. These could have easily been lost. Oh, if this turns out well, I might have to order some of these because this dinosaur and this penguin is really cute on here. I've worked with worse yarn, I think. But that is so odd that they put this little bit of yarn in baggy, but not the hook and needle. So that's going in the pile of kits to review. I'm intrigued. I did buy other stuff at Ollie's, but nothing that in. Look, Squeaky. Say hi, Squeaky. Hey, Squeaky. She's a sweetheart. She's a little angel of a kitty. And with that, thanks for hanging out with me. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever it is you do. And I will see you in the next video.